Hey, anybody here? Oh my God, what's going on? Old bald guy, can you hear me? Uh, I am playing around here. Hey, source feed. Thanks. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Hey, Elsie Chang. Great to have you. Digital Frost. Thank you for coming in. All right. Hey, guys. Sorry, I'm running like a few minutes late here. I I moved my computer into my guest bedroom here, which is where I have my Wi-Fi modems or not just Wi-Fi. I do have Wi-Fi here, but and my modem I actually did a hard wire on the Ethernet from here today to hopefully get my streaming speeds up and make it better. My streams the last several times, like way too many, have been very poor quality, and that was nothing that wrong at live space. That was something wrong with my connection at home, and I can see from my speed that I have here when I'm hardwired in, I'm really at the speeds I need to be. Looks like, and so something's obviously up with my Wi-Fi that I'm just not getting the full speed here. So anyway, I am very happy to see all of you. Ishi plays games and the RPGC or RGB Cryptide. Thank you guys both for following me. I appreciate that. Very happy to have you following me. I'm going to pull up you guys' profiles here and take a look. Um, so yeah, so like I was talking about a little bit RPG. I'm seeing like cool stuff here. Um, an introduction post from 3 days ago. RPG, welcome to Live Space, man. That's cool. And I like it here. Gamer, artist, cosplayer, mental health advocate. I love that. I'm a big supporter and believer in the importance of mental health and mental health treatment and support. So I love seeing that in your profile. That's very, very important. So very good to see that. She plays games too. I see pretty new in here. You've been in for, oh no, so you've been out for a month or more, around a month. I'm going to like your very first post that you did. I see you didn't get any likes on that Easy Plays. So anyway, thank you guys both for being here. Really appreciate it. And all right. Um, yeah, let's see. Back quick update. Streaming here from my guest bedroom. You guys are seeing the bowels of my home here. This is where I'm able to directly wire into Ethernet and hopefully get hopefully get a chance to see. So Elsie Jang, I'm so pleased that you came in. I know I just responded to your post on Twitter too that you asked if I did any other times that were better for you. Everyone else, Elsie is calling from far away in Korea. Um, Elsie Jang, I really appreciate you making the time to be here with me. On Thursdays, I stream at at 3 p.m. Pacific time, which I know I can't do the math right in my head. I don't remember what time that is in Korea. I forget how many hours ahead you are. But I put on my Twitter response back to you that I've been thinking for a long time. Got some. Oh, sorry. Turn off my ringer here. Yeah, I had people saying, "Oh, you should do something more at night and everything." So we talked about I'll do like a Todd after dark, something like that. That could be like sit around, hang around, make a cocktail, just play some good lounge music or something. It's like, so that's yeah. So stay tuned, Elsie. I might start doing a Todd after dark, which probably would be a much better time for you in the day. So thank you for being here. I truly appreciate you making the time to join me today. Um, All right, let me keep up on some chat here, see what's happening in. Um, all right, RPG, yeah, man. I'm sorry, I'm calling you man. I don't know if that's correct. RPG, I appreciate that very much, and certainly taking care of one's mental health is so true. Y- You know, it's real common, I think, for people to think of other people's mental health, but it's equally important to be aware and caring of your own mental health, right? So and that's something that it's very easy to kind of fall into, not a trap, maybe kind of a trap, where things can happen and you don't really understand or pay attention or know exactly what you're feeling, and then suddenly you kind of come to the realization like, wow, things aren't good, I need some help. And I'm a big believer in talk about mental health and be supporting of people that need it. It's been for so long, like decades, if not centuries, right? Mental health was looked at as a weakness, or if you were having mental health issues, that was looked at as a weakness. But nobody calls you weak if you get cancer, or nobody calls you weak for so many other things that you do. You break your leg, so you need care, right? It's like nobody calls you weak, but for mental health, people have looked at that for so long as that's a weakness that people have, and boy, that's a stigma that just needs to be changed so fast. And so RPG, you're in a right place for it. I say at Live Space, we are all about love and support and great community here, and just the opportunity for people to come in. There's actually a lot of people that stream here that mental health is a real priority of theirs. So that's cool to see. I'm happy to have that. So anyway, enough about that. All right, let's see. Oh, hey Pamela, good to see you. I'm seeing there some song things in Beethoven's Pure Release. Oh my gosh, beautiful, beautiful. Let's see. Um, Ishi plays games. I with a 6 month toddler, so you're gonna be lurking. Oh man, that's cool. Congrats, 6 month toddler. That's great to see. Um, Mishworth, thanks for giving Steve a shout out. Absolutely. Very important to see that. So, hey, Twisted Herbals, thank you for being in. Um, all good stuff here. I kind of last week on Thursday, I was out, and I really honestly didn't try real hard to stream. I thought I kind of did a bad creator thing that I didn't. I posted something somewhere that said I wasn't going to be live, but I didn't. I didn't really go far enough to tell my toddlers that I wasn't going to be live last Thursday. So I did kind of a bad thing, but so I apologize if you came in to find me and I wasn't here. Um, but anyway, here I am. So thank you for being here. Uh, I just FYI, I'm going to be out next week. I think both Tuesday and Thursday, but I'll do some updates on that. Post it on social. But I've got some conference things, tech industry conference stuff that I'm going to be going to for actually game developer conference. So that's going to be kind of cool. Um, so I'm looking forward to that. The GDC Game Developer Conference. So should be pretty cool. Yeah, old bald OPG man, right? Small wins every day. Absolutely. Two steps forward, one step back. But man, you're always making a little, at least a step ahead, right? You're getting there. Um, so yeah, good stuff, everyone. Again, thank you all for popping in. Let me see what we got going on here. I'm going to do a quick search around the web, this thing we call the web. I'm going to find some updates that we've done. We don't have a lot of big announcements necessarily on LiveSpace lately. In the last week or two, we've been doing, just working hard on a lot of things that we've been working on. So things that are coming that we've talked about. But let me share a little bit. We just posted earlier this morning, my time, about 3 hours ago, um, that public chat feeds for developers are now live for every creator on LiveSpace. So chat messages can be read through our public WebSockets to develop chat integrations. That sounds very techy, but if you're a developer and want to develop for LiveSpace, you can email us. It's contact@live.space. You can get more info. But basically, we're just saying we want to work closely with developers, people that want to come in and do things and help us, bring new things to LiveSpace for people to, uh, to just make LiveSpace all the better. Um, yeah, I think that's why I'm really I'm excited about that. We just posted that 3 hours ago on Twitter, and we're getting uh, some good likes and retweets about that. So you know what? I'm going to just post that link directly to that. I'm just going to put it right there. So that's what I'm just reading to you. So if you're on Twitter, go in and give that a like, make a comment there. We like seeing that. I'm going to give that a repost myself here. So, all right, awesome. Boom. Um, let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, let's see. We've got more new things coming in here. Let's see what's happening here. Oh gosh, it's huge. We're doing uh, stream actions, right? Viewers interact with stream in exciting new ways. As we said there, we're adding in things like points and stuff when you stream, and activities that you do on live stage, just to add some fun and variety to streaming here. People can collect points and do things. So you can spend that, redeem those points on things like pop confetti on the screen that everyone can see, or you can send a paper airplane across the screen, kind of a thing, trigger trivia cards for chat and stuff like that. Um, so we've got a lot of likes and comments on this as well. And I'm going to post this one also. 1 second here. Twisted Herbals, I'm glad you're excited for that. Yeah, and Midgeworth, we'll certainly be doing some timeline stuff, and so please stay tuned. This is stuff. What I really love and what I really appreciate about all of you and just everyone who follows us on Twitter and active streamers on LiveSpace. I really like the support that you've all shown me and Spencer and our team, Steve, and everyone else. Um, that we've been very regularly rolling out new updates and things, and the stuff that's happening here. As much as we'd love to say, that, or much as we'd love to be able just to come in and flip a switch and just have every possible feature and everything, ready to go and go live with that. That would just take forever, right? And you know what we did when we launched LiveSpace is like with any startup company that you do. I've been around on those many times. They call it minimum viable product, right? An MVP, and you want to go to market like with an MVP, right? A minimum viable product, and we want enough for you all to come in and see what it's about and get the experience with it to kind of play around. What I love about all of you, and I'm speaking to you, I'm talking to you if you're seeing me. Um, I love it how all of you have come in very early on LiveSpace. Some earlier than others, but you're all still early with us. And because you all are here, you're you are crucial in making LiveSpace successful and everything that we're doing here. And I just can't thank you enough for coming in early when we were even still in beta. Some of you, and really streaming on LiveSpace and helping us. That gave us tremendous amounts of insight into how this platform was working, what the user experience was for all of you. Um, it just made it so much better for us as we went in to make updates and do things. We could see what people were doing. So, man, thank you, all of you for being a part of this. and we're just getting better literally every day. And so I love the excitement that people are showing us, and stuff on Twitter. We're we're seeing things, people talking about, posting stuff recently. Twitch just did their big announcement. Their CEO did their big update just earlier this. I don't remember, even yesterday or day or late last week, whenever Dan put out his kind of 2024 update. The big news from them is they're just going to redo their social or their mobile app, working on mobile experience. That's great, but come on, Twitch, you're a multi-billion dollar, billion dollar plus company and everything. And your big news is we're going to finally make a good mobile experience, which we've never had before. So, I mean, good for you. That's great, Twitch. But I think there's probably a lot of other things you could be working on. So I kind of took that news that they put out. I was like, okay, good, but not really groundbreaking kind of stuff that you would hope that that Twitch would come out with. Um, Kick kind of did the same thing, right? A little bit. They're kind of still trying to figure out exactly how Kick is going to work and what it is. They're very new still. Really like we are. They're a little older than us. They launched earlier than us. We were actually in development probably at least as early, if not earlier than Kick was. Um, and man, nothing bad against Kick or Twitch. I mean, all good. We're all friendly competitors here, but Kick was kind of a classic case of building the plane while you're flying, right? Just kind of like trying to put it together. Let's launch and let's like do this, and not figuring out like what's working, what's not, everything. Um, and I think they had like a skeleton of a minimum viable product, I think, when they went live. So anyway, so I think that live space, I think we've been doing it right and we're doing good. And we've had an amazing team of people working with us, our early engineering team to do all the coding and all that. Spencer actually taught himself coding or learned coding, so he calls himself an engineer. I don't give him that, but man, a big hats off to Spencer for learning what it is. Steve, just a career long absolute expert, industry leading expert in as a CTO with back end coding and everything. He's just outstanding. And then Alyssa, Alley Cat, heading our community. Benjamin, who's our head of trust and safety, formerly was with YouTube. And we just got such an awesome group of people, that's working with us. So that's why we're doing good things. Our view of this is we're taking, step by step by step. It's kind of the tortoise and the hare race a little bit, right? Kick was kind of the hare in the latest competition to come out, and but our idea is we're going to win the race in the long run, because we're just doing it a step at a time, and we're building and we're doing things, and we've laid a foundation at LiveSpace that is so strong that we can really take off with this and do great things. So so good stuff all around. Let me catch up on some chat here. I'm kind of totally ignoring here. Well, I just blab, talk to myself here. I'm girl listening a little bit. Source Feed Talks, thank you. Said looking forward to the new changes with chat interactions. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Thank you, Kawaii Keeper and Gerber for weighing in on that. Nightmare, thank you. Saying, yeah, you guys already have a lot better news more often compared to most other platforms. Thank you. I'm excited when we put out news, right? It's like the stuff we put out, it's good stuff, and it's like we're kind of dripping it a little bit, but it is good stuff. So it's just T. Hello to you from South Africa. Great to have you in as always. I appreciate you being here. So that's great to see you. Source feed. Let's see. Watching the stream from Trinidad and Tobago. Wow. Wow. Source feed. That's pretty cool. I'm a little envious. Trinidad and Tobago sounds fantastic. Good for you. Post some things into your profile here. Upload some photos, post some text stuff about your trip there. That'd be cool to see. Which is a great reminder to all of us that LiveSpace is a lot more than a live streaming platform, right? I want you to always remember that. So here we've got SourceFeed Talks, vacationing in Trinidad and Tobago, and why not? This is a social site here. You got your whole profile. You can type up to 500 words or 5,000 characters that you can put in a post. You can upload pictures and things, right? And that kind of content that you put out, we really want to see that on LiveSpace for a few reasons. One, it's just cool, great content to see of people, outside of streaming. What do people do? What do you do? But for you as a creator, it's actually a great way for you to build audience and grow your followers. If you put out content that people enjoy and they like to see, they see, photos of you and your family and friends on vacation somewhere or whatever. They're like, this person looks kind of cool. I'm going to follow them. And then when you go live and people get notified that you're live, and they're like, oh, that's the guy that went on vacation. I'm going to go watch him stream. So, it's things like that to help you as a creator to just continue to grow your audience and build a great list of hardcore followers that we want you to build a great following of people, and so just continue to do that. SourceFeed, thank you for the trigger in my head to start talking about putting stuff up in your feed and everything. It's good to see. So but yeah, you just find that in your dashboard there. I want you to go in and update my stream title here. Let me I think this is episode 47. Wow, that's good. All right, let's see. Oh, all right, hang on. I'm doing my. All right, boom, done. All right, cool. Oh, let's let go. There we are. Nice. All right, awesome. Thank you for bearing with me while I updated my title and my tags and everything. So be sure to always also take advantage of that. Kel, good to have you. I saw you pop in while I was blabbing away a little bit ago. Yeah, so great to have you guys here. Wow, I'm going to catch up on my chat here. It's just T. So Jenrick says he wants to speak about the API missing endpoints for BotRick's chat box to actually show messages. Okay, I'm going to share that with my team here. All right, let me do a quick grab of that. Or Steve, if you're seeing that too from it's just T. Talking about Jenrick's with BotRick. So let's take a look at that. So. All right, and let's see. All right, it's just T. Thank you for the update on that. I'm going to share that all with my team here, and we'll work on that. So appreciate that. Zulish Gozarian, good morning. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, let's see. Oh, Steve, you're making me all jealous again here, talking about being in Trinidad for Carnival and everything else. So good. So, and Nightmare, I love your line there about LifeSpace News is like perfectly brewed coffee trickling through a percolator. Cheers to that. That's I love that. Just I'm hearing it and I'm smelling the good news here, so it's all good. Love my fresh brewed news, right? So good stuff. All right. Oh, Elsie, if you're still in the room, thank you for coming in. Go catch some Z's. Very happy to see you here, and keep saying great things about LiveSpace out there in the Twitter world and everywhere you are. We really do want to encourage streamers from South Korea to come into live space that you kind of got left out on the curb when Twitch pulled out of there. So, Elsie Jang, you've got friends here. Keep streaming here, and please tell anyone you know in Korea to come and join you here. So, thank you so much. Have a good night. Let's see. Let me see who's in the room here. Whoa, more viewers coming into the room here. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Ronnie Notch, thanks for being here. Jay Kraft, Gerber. Okay, I'm catching up here. Hisei Kisei, good to see you. Thanks for swinging by. Really appreciate it. Man, it's just a good opportunity for me to thank you all again for kind of bearing with me. The last several times really that I've streamed, my streaming quality has been really poor. And again, that was nothing wrong at LiveSpace. That was just with my connection that I had. It looked to me like my Wi-Fi and stuff was working okay, but I plugged in direct hard wire here with Ethernet today, and my speed is double. I'm actually now, as I'm streaming right now, I'm actually getting the streaming speeds that I pay for, right? And I was like top speeds, where before it was getting really glitchy. So I think that was the ultimate problem. So I think I just need to go out and shop for a new wireless router here or something, but need to get some boosting going on around my house. So, all right. So good things. Elsie, thanks. Bye. Thank you again for telling your Korean streamer friends. Love it. Oh, thank you. We'll work on translation too. That's a good reminder as well. So thanks, Elsie. Have a good night. All right. Good stuff. Let me see if I got any other updates to share with you. For all those of you that came in a little later, Jake, you got boost, right? It's like a trigger term for you now. It's like boost, right? It's like when you tell your dog, like run. I'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, my boost right now is just for my internet connection. But Jake, that's a perfect segue. So I'll talk about this. Yeah, for those of you, most of you, I'm sure, all know about Boost, LiveSpace Boost. But in case you don't, let me share that with you. We have a program called Boost that we're selecting 1,000 creators. We're going to give a 100% revenue split to for a year, and that's been going great. We actually for March, I'm probably going to get like a bunch of booze from you here, but Spencer and I talked, and we're like, we wanted to wait to bring in our next wave of Boost streamers until we got some updates on the site and some things that we're working on that we just thought it'd be better for everyone to do that. So we've got a lot of people that have applied. We look at everybody to see who all is interested in being a part of Boost. And we will be selecting more people. There's probably to come in, around April 1st. But there were these site updates and things we wanted to work on, and some things with that we just felt like let's just, I guess, back to our idea of let's kind of go slow and steady with some things instead of just getting a whole bunch of people in Boost. Those of you that are boosted already, you're doing great. It's good. I hope you get a lot of and continue to get a lot of good financial support from people, tipping you and subscribing to you. That 100% revenue split really is meaningful. And for those of you that don't, for whatever reason, get brought in selected for the Boost program, just always know you're still getting an 85% revenue split on LiveSpace, and we start payouts from day one that you go live, so that you don't have to jump through hoops and get a minimum number of streamer or minimum number of followers and stream a minimum amount of time, all that stuff that you have to do on other sites. We are the most creator friendly platform out there, and we're really looking there. So Source Speed, thank you for bringing that up, and Jake, you too for bringing that in. Source Speed, we'll definitely, we know we've got you here. So, um, rolling out the booze. All right, Jake. All right. Oh man, not too hard here, right? All right, Sponge. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Um, yeah, no pink jumper today. I'm kind of all earthy tones here and grays and blues. I felt here. So, um, so Sponge, I see here you say you constantly tweet about how more community based life space is. That is true, and it's true that you tweet a lot, and I really appreciate that. You've been, uh, I'm going to call you a top tweeter for live space, and you've been. We really appreciate that, and just me personally, I really appreciate you doing that. And you've been all of you, but Sponge, I'll just speak to you. You know, you've done a lot to really help spread the word about live space, and there's more to come. And Sponge, I know you just did a stream with it earlier today that you just doing. You're talking about kind of showing people the ropes around how the live space works and everything. So I appreciate that. So good stuff. I want to talk about something that I'm really excited about that we've not. I guess it's kind of been announced a little bit. We're going to be partnering or helping to partner with Mystic Esports. Nathan plays. I'm just checking if Nathan's in. No, he's not in it. Nathan plays. Who's in here a lot on my T Days streams. He's kind of the uh, official rep for Mystic Esports. But we've been talking directly with the founder of Mystic and others, and we're going to be doing. They're going to be streaming a lot on Live Space with some things. There'll be some tournaments on Live Space and some really cool stuff. I think I'm excited to see that, and I'm excited to see more people doing esports and things on here. And Mystic is going to be great with that. So watch for that as we do some Mystic Esports. Um, Let me see if they updated their profile here. One second. I'll show you their profile. And let's see. Oops. Let's see. Oops. Sorry, I can't type and talk at the same time here. All right. All right. Here's watch me type. All right. All right. Let's check this out here. I'm working here. I'm working here. Hang on. There we go. All right. Hang on. Hang on. Cool. So they're pretty relatively new on here. So anyway, there we go. It took me a minute to get there. So thanks for watching me. You kind of just watch me do that here. All right, let's come in here. Hey, Lucha Sausage, man, good to have you in. Thank you so much. And Superstar, I didn't say hi to you, and you've been throwing your hearts around in here a lot, which I love. I really love that. So. Um, Thank you, Superstar, for being in again and for spreading the love. I appreciate that very, very much. So good. Let's see. A couple other things here. Let's see who's talking here. I see a couple things. Oh, let's see. Let me go back. Zulish Kazarian, you asked me. Good question. You said, question, how is LifeSpace coming along with the speed up of the initial page loading for streams? Good question. I know we've been. I thought or think we have that pretty well addressed, but if not, I'm gonna share that with my team here, and I'm gonna find out. I don't know the latest on that. I didn't know if, really that there were still any issues with that. So, um, good question. I appreciate you asking that. Um, and I'll find out. I apologize. I don't know, Zulish, about to give you just a good answer on that, but I will bring it up with my team and see for sure where we are. And my understanding is that that's been a top priority to get that working very well for everybody. So if it's not for you, feel free to let me know, and I'll escalate it. So I want that to work seamlessly for you. Um, so thank you for asking that. I appreciate it. Kawaii Keeper, you asked, are you looking to partner with any other esports teams if they're interested? Absolutely. Um, yeah, be happy to talk with some about that. And the main thing is we want to see more esports teams streaming on here. If we get start doing more esports competitions and things, that's going to be big on live space. So absolutely, Kawhi, let us know, or let me know if you've got uh, someone in mind or someone that um, is talking about that. So be happy to talk more about that. Um, so there we go. I'm looking at your profile here, and I see the Spectre Esports. Oh yeah, and Get Wet Sports. Very cool. So let's talk. Let's talk. Um, let's see, Kawhi. While I'm there, let me see here. Um, Kawhi, when I click on the links in your profile to those esports things, it's opening up I'm getting a 404 page there that it's not working. So double check those links or whatever. Make sure, or if those are going to LiveSpace profiles. Don't know. Check on that because I'm not seeing anything when I click on those. So take a look and make sure that those are working properly. Which actually, that's a great reminder for me to talk to all of you about this. I want all of you to go in and make sure that the links and everything in your profile are working properly. I've seen quite a few people actually that post things like out to their TikTok link and they forget the at symbol that is required for your TikTok link, right? So it's not just forward slash your username, it's forward slash at whatever your TikTok username is. If you don't put that in, you're going to get a 404 error page when somebody clicks on it, and you want people to be able to find you. So make sure, go in and double check your profiles. Make sure that all of your links are correct and accurate. I want people to be able to find everything about you that they can. Um, so do that. It's my charge to you. Do that. So yeah, so good stuff on there. So check that out. Rescue 193 UK and Roger Rabbit, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. Um, Zulish, I appreciate you asking the hard hitting questions there. And Lucha, right? I'm gonna start calling like the Oprah moment here with the good stuff. All right, I need a sip of coffee on that. But let's see, Jake Raz, you asked about sub-second streaming updates, still on schedule. We're working on that. When we know for sure when that's ready to go, we'll do some announcements about that. That's going to be big. And so yeah, we're working on that. That should be coming pretty soon. And Spencer's kind of taking the lead on that with Steve. And so I'm going to wait and hear from those guys about when that's going to actually happen. But we'll definitely be talking about that when it's ready to go. So And quiet. Thanks for yeah. I'll look at those links after you get them fixed. So appreciate that. Um, Rescue. Thank you for sharing that. I noticed that you hadn't been streaming recently, but I wish you well with your mental health and feeling good. Um, we were just talking about this earlier in this stream about the importance of mental health for all of us, and that it's important to recognize when you need a break or recognize when you need some help and assistance. Um, I think that's just very good, and kudos to you, Rescue, for not only recognizing it and taking action for it, but also sharing that here with all of us. That speaks very highly of you, and I appreciate that. And what I said earlier, Rescue, before you came in, was, I'm a huge supporter of things with mental health, and so important for all of us. And the idea that it's increasingly becoming people are more open about talking about mental health, right? For so long, I said decades or maybe even a century or more. The idea of mental health was something that nobody wanted to talk about, and if you did bring it up, you were just looked at as being weak, something was wrong with you, kind of thing. But that mental health is, equally important to physical health, and from if you break your leg, nobody thinks twice about it. If you get cancer, terrible thing, but nobody blames you for it. But mental health, people blame you or blame whoever is saying that I'm having mental health issues. And we need to stop the blame game. Mental health is a real thing, and we all have to take care of ourselves and do what's necessary to maintain it. And it's just no different than any other kind of health. And so it's just I'm I'm I like it that people openly talk about it now. I think it's so important, and we need to support each other for that. So, and Kauai, absolutely right. Mental health affects your overall health. So true. Um, so yeah. So all of you, man, all of you, just you know, be aware of yourselves, and it's so important to recognize things and to know, like, hey, I need a break. I need to go in. I just need to like clear my head. I need to get my self back on track in order. And you need to do that once in a while. It's so easy for us, and I'll keep the focus on mental health because it's so true. Um, I think what we need more of is kind of advice or somewhere people go like, what do you actually do to be more mentally fit, right? Or have better mental health. With fitness, right? It's so easy. Like, oh, get up and walk around during the day, or go out and get 10,000 steps, or right? There's things that we know we can just do. With things like physical health, get your heart rate up, or do like that. With mental health, we don't really know what to do, right? What are we supposed to do? Sit and think nice thoughts, or try to think of nothing. I mean, I don't know. There's not enough out there yet. Maybe that's something we can do on live space. Maybe I'll talk to someone who's mental health and get someone to do some live streaming about mental health. I think that would be very cool. So I think we all need some education on that and some tips on what is what do you actually do to be more mentally to be aware of it, number one, and to deal with things, and to be um, proactive and staying being mentally fit and staying mentally fit and healthy, right? So good stuff. So anyway, uh back onto that. But rescue, I just again, just thank you. I admire and appreciate you sharing that with us here. So thank you. Best wishes. um Good stuff. All right, let's see. 10 to 10 my time. Good stuff. I'm just blabbing away again. Let's see. I'm gonna take a look at some other stuff here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't even get a chance yet to notify them before we sent it out. We took a little break too on our creator spotlight that we were doing. We were doing them every Tuesday, or we're doing those as a separate email. And we're gonna send some stuff out today. Let me double check. I don't think we've sent it out yet. Um, but we've got an email kind of update that's going out that we're actually going to include the latest Creator Spotlight folks in there. So we didn't forget about it. We put it on hold, and we were going to merge it in with a newsletter that we send out. We don't want to send out too many newsletters, emails, and things to everyone. And so we're going to merge the Creator Spotlight features into another weekly email update that we do. So watch for that. And I won't spill the beans on who we're featuring there, because I'm going to actually let them know quickly before we do. But watch for that. I really love doing those creator spotlights. It's fun to learn about people, and again, kind of the idea of getting to know people outside of just what they do when they're live streaming. Right, you hear a little bit about them, and it's fun to see that. So watch for that, and we'll post that on Twitter and social too, and here on Live Space. And so please give that a look and a like when those go out, and help spread the word. So good stuff. Looking out my window, I actually see blue sky. we had rain this morning, so it's like I can see my colors getting better. So the sun's coming up here. So good things. All right. Let's see. What else is going on? I was looking through some news, looking at some updates. We put something out. Here's another one. Another good update. This is from like in the last week we did, but if you haven't noticed it already, we've got trending tags on LiveSpace. We've updated the way tags work a little bit. So yeah, so there's some good stuff going on with that. So like if you go now, I'm actually pulling up LiveSpace here just to make sure that I can do this here. So yeah, so if you just go onto like the home page of LiveSpace, you can see different things. But if you click on the categories at the top, things like music or actually not music, gaming, things like that. You'll see things that come up. Well, music has it too, but you see like subcategories on the page there. So if you go to music, you see DJ, music, guitar, radio. On gaming, we now added in things like Twitch, Fortnite Zero, board games, zombies, gaming news, things like that that you can tag. This is what people tag, right? And the way we do that is we gather, as people use tags, we gather what people are posting, and we'll incorporate those into those streams. And as tags become more popular, we get multiple people using the same tags or something, that'll kind of bump those to the front to show that those are the most popular tags at that time. And so I think that's a good way for to help with discoverability. Again, when people come in, we heard from a lot of you and thank you that we had gaming before as a category. Great, but that doesn't really help you because you're playing a certain game. Alley Cat, Alyssa here on our team, she was real helpful to us in making sure that we knew that the way gaming works on streaming sites is people want to come in, viewers, and people want to come in and watch a game, a particular game, right? So I want to come in and watch Fortnite. I'm not coming in necessarily to just watch a particular streamer, like someone that's into a game. They want to come and find that game or find people playing that game. So that's what we're doing to help make that more accessible for that. So watch for that. It's good stuff. Good stuff happening here. Source Speed, I just see your note there. It's getting close to 1 p.m. for you. Got to go prep for class. All right. Good stuff. Have a good class. Appreciate that. And continue the grind. Thank you for being here with me and all of us. I really appreciate it. So, Source Speed, have a great rest of your day and stream on. I'll talk to you soon. So, yeah, have a great rest of the day. Um, all right. Well, hey, Kel, talk about, getting the rain and everything. Can't wait for summer. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm for that. But how about this time change, right? That's good stuff. Excuse me. Talking too much. So I'm already loving the time change, right? I love this time of year. I'm one of those. I would support. I think if we just made daylight time permanent, I could totally do that. I love the longer days and the into the evening, um, and so that happened this weekend was to me it was really great. I love this time of year, so as days start getting longer. Um, So I just made a song come into my head. Days are longer with moonshine. I'll do that another time. It's not in my head today for to sing, but anyway. um, yeah, Kel, right? When it gets dark around 4:30, right? Oh yeah, I see. And you're kind of on your mountain time, right? So are you like on the far west side of Mountain Time or whatever, right? However that works. Then like you get um yeah, 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 right? The daylight savings time. Yeah, there's still a lot of talk about that. I don't know how close we are to making that happen, but yeah. Anyway, so uh, so all good. Well, maybe as a country we'll come together on that. Maybe a candidate running for president should just go out there and say, "I am all for you know daylight time," and I think the whole country could rally around that. So anyway, all right. So good stuff. I see we're all on the same page with that. So regardless of how you vote, looks like we're pretty supportive here of coming up with one time for uh, for all of us here. So anyhow, good things. All right, you've hung with me all here for nearly an hour. I so appreciate that. Very much. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed talking to you from my guest bedroom here. I have a nice desk here too, and it's kind of it's a home office. But I like to stream out from other sides of the house usually. But you're sitting in my guest room, so if you ever come to visit, you'll be sleeping here. um, and where was I going with that? Oh, just because this is where my uh, router is and everything in my so as I was able to just plug right in with Ethernet and get a better speed. So I hope that my streaming quality has been better today than it has been really for the last month I guess or so, probably about the last month. Um, so I haven't heard any complaints today. So I'm guessing that my stream's been pretty good. Content aside, just streaming quality and audio and video quality. I don't know about the quality of my content, but my video and audio quality hopefully is doing better here. So, and Kel, I'm glad you did make it here. You didn't miss a whole lot the last few weeks as my quality's been gotten pretty bad. So, um, So anyhow, source feed, yes. Glad you stopped by. Really appreciate it. So thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up here. As you all know, on Tuesdays, I'm pretty stuck to just doing an hour. I have team meetings and stuff that happen at 10 a.m. my time that I need to get over to and take care of. But I'm never gonna leave you without singing a song. And I was thinking of a song today. It was raining again, and I thought, oh, do I want to do like singing in the rain or something? I sung a rain song last time. Uh, uh, I sang "Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head," and then after I did that, I thought, "Oh, I actually had already sung that another time before." So it's like that's bad when I start repeating myself, right? As I got to be always come up with new songs. I know a ton of songs. So anyway, I apologize if I repeat a song, but I thought, well, what comes after the rain, right? Is the rain's going to clear up and move out, and the sun's going to shine, and everything. So I thought, well, then we got rainbows, right? So when the rains go, then we got rainbows that happen here. So I am going to sing just a classic song here that you all know, and of course the Muppets made it famous, but the Carpenters did a pretty darn good version that Kermit the Frog. Uh, Kermit the Frog's version is very good, but I'm going to go out with you with the Carpenters. And let me power up here my live space magenta microphone. The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. So, all right. Oh, there we go. All right. So here we go. I'm going to sing this to you. And here's me as Carrie. There's those nothing. We're the lovers of the dreamers. Who said that everybody is all of us. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. Too late. Like being a lover and a dreamer. Lovers, the dreamers, and me. Right? That's a pretty good way to end that. So I'm gonna think of all of you like that. Let's all be lovers and dreamers, and keep thinking good thoughts and send good vibes to people, and just be a good person. And in the meantime, keep streaming regularly on live space and take advantage, update your profiles, do all the good stuff here, help us continue to be growing and successful. And you've stuck around with me today. So thank you so much for being here. Final thing on this is I'm gonna go out. Let's go find someone to do a raid. Which another thing that comes up a lot is when you guys are gonna have raids and things set, right? So that's gonna come. I kind of twisted Spencer's arm about doing some things to speed that up a little bit. So let's go in. I'm just gonna find someone here to go raid real quick. Um, see what we can see what we can find here. Oh my gosh. Um, I'm just gonna pull someone up here that I don't even know who we've got happening here. So let's take a look. All right. Um, I'm trying to see. Oh, bear with me, please. All right, I know everyone's gonna want to probably leave here. I'm trying to find someone that looks like they're live. I clicked on someone and I don't know if he's live. Um, so let's go. Let me go find someone here. All right. I'm gonna go, let's go. I'm gonna pick this person here. Let's go. Let's go. Raid Dan Azevedo. All right. So I'll see you over there real quick. Then I got to jump over to another meeting. Thank you all for being here. Kel, thank you. Appreciate you being in. I will see you all on Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. And in the meantime, dare to be different and stay kind and keep on streaming. All right. Talk to you guys later. Be well.